dear ones, I would like you to explore the mystery of who we are in this universe and how we might find our way in the swirl of this cosmos. It is a journey back and forth in time and space, and a journey beyond time and space. These reflections will be written in poetic prose as an essay and a guided meditation. Hopefully, these words will stir up your own graced reflections. I do encourage you never to give up on the journey of your heart. Whatever you seek to know and become will be shared with you, sometimes after a long waiting and much struggle. No matter what you may endure, I encourage you to walk the road of selfless love, the road of kindness and generosity, forgiveness, and endless compassion. Love. Consider this, that we are being born each moment by a love greater than the universe itself, a love so deep and rich that our hearts cannot take it in. All of our lives, we both receive this love and share it with all living ones. When we are young, we run and shout as love opens our eyes to one another. We know then, in a wild, undisciplined way, that we are eternal. We discern the power of light and laughter and the soft feel of the warm earth under our feet. We become everyone and no one at the same time, until life takes and molds us into what we are to become, vessels of light and vessels of darkness. What was young and robust in us becomes unmasked and fragile. Yet love carries us, pushing us into the struggle of living, of being someone important and unimportant. We learn desire and indifference. We ask ourselves why there is so much pain, ours and others, all wound together. It becomes awkward. A child on the other side of the world has no water to drink. Her mother watches her die in her arms. A street friend dies ground between a bus tire and an unyielding curb of cement. Salmon and orca starve in the poison sea, and with them the Salish peoples who treasured their beauty and their generosity. At the same time, all is full of heart and heartless. We cannot stop. We ask ourselves about what we can do when doing does so little, until we are thrown back on our mother's chest, our mouth quivering as it searches for her warm breast. Then darkness overcomes us, teaching us the empathy rooted in the cedar, the fir, and the pine, opening our eyes to the thin light of winter pointing to another spring. Suddenly we are young again, running wild with our friends through the grass down to the beach, and the shock of the freezing water. We shout and splash one another, pausing just for a moment to see how the sun has grown red on the far horizon. We pause then, knowing in the depth of our bones, our feet will loosen their grip on the sand, torn by the tides, and this same sea will one day take us where we are meant to go. Finding the way. Consider this. There is a river of limitless width, a holy presence in which all living ones are permeable, a benevolent awareness that sees all, knows all, guides all. It is an awareness that sees deep into the beauty of our souls. It is a river whose strong and gentle current moves us beyond knowing and not knowing, laughter and loss, beyond any notion of fate. It is an unrelenting current that carries our deepest hopes along the way we are meant to travel. It remains fluid, nascent, and carefully crafted. This is the way that guides and holds us beyond all opposites, beyond past and future. This way embodies a remarkable love which in the end finishes us, takes us into itself, and grounds us in a matter that nothing could ever ground us. This way claims our souls and fills our souls with a love that embraces all living ones and is totally endless. It remains at the same time unknowable and knowable. It remains nameless, far beyond our shattered dreams, beyond fullness and emptiness, revealing the dynamic living presence that holds us and gradually unfolds us and unfolds our road ahead. This is the loving presence that we see in the blue of hummingbirds' wings, the ascent and descent of orca in the sea, and in the eyes of a child for the first time reaching for her father's arms. This is the love that holds us all in living and dying. When all is finished, when all is complete, there remains only this remarkable companionship, which is breathtaking, lovely, and without end.